Okay, I quickly want to say this in the beginning because there are some people who don't watch the video, they see a title and they jump right in the comments, or some people might watch the beginning of the video and not finish it. If you're here and you're listening to my voice, just go ahead and finish the video. But I do want to say, for those who are going to be like, oh, Vina, this is not the first time, she's not the only person, Bravo.com always posts other current and past, Real Housewives, cast members and all of that. It's a title. If you watch the video, then you will see. Did Bravo put Kenya on their website? Yes. They did link the show after her article? Yes. They did use her article to advertise the show? Yes. It's just a title, but it did happen. So let's go ahead and get into the video. What's up, my Vina loves? This is Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. So, there are times where when I just go to the Google front page, Kenya Moore News is just there. I don't have to literally type in her name to see what pops up on her. So that's what I did. Of course, this is not going to be there anymore because the story is a few days old because, it's past Valentine's Day. But anyways, the title was Kenya Moore's husband won Valentine's Day by surprising her with, and then I went ahead and I clicked on the article and it took me to BravoTV.com. Kenya Moore's husband won Valentine's Day by surprising her with the most romantic dinner ever. The Real Housewives of Atlanta mother and her man Mark Daly celebrated the day of love with a special and very intimate meal. Okay, so if you go down on the article, sure, dining out on Valentine's Day is all fine and well, especially if there's gold lobster involved. But the holiday can also make for overfilled restaurants and hurried serving staff. This is unless you pull a Mark Daly and nip those romance killers right in the bud. For Kenya Moore's first Valentine's Day as a mother, her husband surprised her by taking her out to dinner at his brand new hotspot SoCo lounge. But this wasn't any old night at the lounge. Mark had shut down the joint entirely so that mommy and daddy could enjoy a romantic dinner for two. Kenya shared a snap from the intimate date night on Instagram. In the photo, she and Mark are seated at a candlelit table at the new lounge, which features plush red decor. How fitting for Valentine's Day. In the caption, the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum wrote, "Perks when he shuts down a whole business to have a private romantic Valentine's Day for his wife and baby." All right, and they went ahead and included an image from Kenya Instagram. Now, they could have ended the article right there, but no, they did not. They ended the article with, "Such are the perks of being married to a restaurateur. Now, how do we score one?" While we mull that, scroll down to catch a preview of the next episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, which airs this Sunday, February 17th at any list of time, and catch up on all the season 11 episodes here. And then, of course, Portia, her man, and Shamara Devore and Ronnie Devore is on there. And if you click on it, it takes you to, all of the clips. And basically the first one is what I just talked about and just posted about Nene and Greg. Let's talk about that real quick. I'm not shocked, but I'm a little, I shouldn't say confused because it's the internet. But that video I did on Nene and Greg was basically showing that, okay, people are calling her selfish. People are saying that she left her husband in the hospital and went to work on her boutique or handle things. But I'm actually showing the clips to show that, no, she actually got up and was there with her son and other people and went to and took her husband to the hospital. Was there with him until he was wheeled off into surgery. Go ahead and watch that video, okay? Wheeled off into surgery. Instead of her staying in the hospital stressing herself for 5, 6, 8 hours, whatever, because the surgery went over 4 hours. She left the hospital, went home, went grocery shopping, so when her husband came home, he could have food to eat and the right type of food. So yes, she could have written a list for the assistant or somebody else to do it, but she didn't. She went, she grocery shopped, and she did what she had to do to keep her mind off, being stressed about. Before his surgery was even over, she was there with her best friends, Cynthia Bailey and Marlo Hampton. As Greg was being wheeled back into his room, she was right there with the video, "Here comes Greg," and they were there with balloons and all of that in the hospital. So go ahead and watch that video. So, and then after it was all said and done, when he was coming out the door, she was right there for her husband. Yes, so I was so confused with the people leaving comments with like, "Oh, you never know unless you're in her shoes, don't judge her." And I'm like, I'm actually showing evidence that she was there for her husband. Let's go ahead and focus, our mind back on the dailies. I know I just saw this and I had to speak on it. All right, and then if you go down further, it linked to all of the recent little episodes and clips and things like that. So when I say Bravo uses Kenya Moore for a promotion, there you go. Didn't I say a few weeks ago that Kenya Moore posting on every Sunday, or the things that they're complaining about, calling her thirsty and all of that, that she's actually helping the show because she posting on Sunday is keeping the narrative that the show still come on going? Oh yeah, look at Kenya Moore posting on Sunday once again on the same day of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Right there, that starts the conversation of, oh, that show still comes on. Let me go ahead and see what they got going on. And the supporters need to actually clap and thank her because she's helping them. Even though the ratings is still low, it looks like, with the recent trailer, the ratings might go back up because people like drama and things like that. But all of these different clips, it links to everything. So now you are Kenya Moore supporter or non-supporter, you go to click to see what they talking about, and guess what? You start clicking and it links back to everything. So I also like that the restaurant, when Kenya and Mark were there, they posted this image right here. When the boss shows you how to have a perfect Valentine's date night with his lovely family. How cute is this? Happy Valentine's Day. They tagged Kenya Moore in Brooklyn, and then hashtag the restaurant family. That is so sweet. So Kenya is out there living her life. I'm like, yes, girl. I'm so happy for her. To God be the glory. She went ahead and posted this beautiful image in bed with her family. They are just a gorgeous family. Like, morning from the dailies, and she tagged Brooklyn and of course her husband. Amazing restaurant. Let's go ahead and read some of the comments. Cynthia Bailey with the heart emoji. Shamia Martin, she's like, I'm blocking. All about Brooklyn. And this person, please Lord, continue to bless this black family. Please make these parents strong and solid in their commitment to each other and in raising this beautiful, precious gift from God. Amen. Kenya responded, beautiful. Thank you for this. The next person looks like she's singing a good morning song. Kenya responded, she's such a happy, joyful baby. At Kenya Moore, she went ahead and tagged the lounge, the Real Housewife of Atlanta. It's awesome to see that the one I feel who was talked about more, criticized the most, has now become the one that has been blessed the most. Live your best life, Kenya Moore. Beautiful family, and I couldn't be any happier for you. Kenya responded, bless you, sis. Thank you. Oh, J. Manuel from America's Next Top Model. Way too cute. And you have Elise Neal. This pic had me shouting, yes, all the love you deserve. Oh, I just love this love for Kenya. Lonnie from The Real, too cute. Even BT dropping the heart emoji. Egypt, Perfection, Claudia Jordan with some heart emojis, and Erica Jean, adorable. All right, so I just love it. Dr. Jackie, she's adorable. I love how, yes, I'm reading other people's comments, not just the celebrities, but I love how even though they're all over the place, they all have this close-knit like family situation going on where they're always supporting each other, always in each other comments, just showing love and just, you know what, uplifting each other. Don't be surprised if Kenya get preggers again. Can Brooklyn crawl first? Yeah, too funny. And Gretchen, great picture. I always know someone have to come through and call people out for their mess. Where all the haters who said, where is her husband? She did not have the baby. The marriage is fake. Punching the air and looking for something else to insult her with. You lame bleep people need a life and a hobby. She is beautiful with a beautiful family. Go get yours or shut the bleep up. Ooh, I felt that.
Now what else is going on?
I felt that in my spirit. Somewhere lurking and trying to come up with more lies. Okay, bleeping leaves. They blocking the blessing writing for other housewives or people who have an issue with Kenya that they do not even know. Like, who gives a bleep what bleep or anyone else says or thinks? Kenya has always been beautiful and has a beautiful family now. Period. With a T. It's actually healthy to not focus on that, and you shouldn't care more than she does. I know, but I appreciate the supporters' passion. But I normally try not to even focus on that, but I always love a good read. It's funny. So all I'm trying to say is just live your life, whoever this message falls on, and be happy. Stop seeking validation from people or anyone, and just do you and be happy, because those who rock with you will rock with you and support you, and those who don't rock with you, stop trying to please them and seek validation, because all that's gonna do is drive you nuts. And I love how our girl live her life. She marches at the beat of her own drum, and I love that. She posts when she wants to, she takes breaks when she wants to, you know, she make y'all, you know, the ones who don't believe her situation, you know, keep y'all guessing, and just when y'all feel like, oh, it's over, she dropped this bedroom picture on y'all like, you said what now? Not that she did it for, you know, the you know, people who just talk, but you already know. Type in Kenya Moore name in Google. It's everywhere. The articles all over social media. I don't have to put them in here to prove it. She's a big deal. So yeah, that's. And no, I'm not saying Bravo can't post Kenya, whether she's under contract or not, or, you know, sign that whole non-compete clause and all of that. You see, Candy contract, you know, might be different because Candy was able to go and do Celebrity Big Brother. There was a moment where the show aired on the same day and time as the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But, you know, depending on what Candy's contract looks like, she was able to do that show. As far as Kenya Moore, yes, Bravo can still post her. So I don't have a problem with Bravo posting Kenya. I just said it was funny that after the article, they linked all of the other, you know, little clips and was like, yeah, by the way, watch our show. I mean, it makes sense. There's no big deal. It makes sense for them to do that. And also, too, I saw some, you know, Team Twirls like in my DMs. Oh, this gave us hope, you know, maybe she'll be back. Like, you guys already know where I stand. If Kenya chooses to come back, kudos to her. I'll support her. But you guys already know where I'm at. Like, just, you know what? It was nice when it lasted, and just go and be happy with your family and do your own thing, but don't come back to that show. But if she comes back, I will absolutely support, you know, her decision, because, you know, I support her. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my Vina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.